On third down, a pretty woke time. It's 3rd and 3. And incomplete. The contact fourth down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
It's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jason Pierre-Paul getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you talk about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Actually turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 1st and 10, Winston. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Powers through. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And the Steelers on 3rd down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Winston. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back to throw, Stafford. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jimmy Graham, 68 yards. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short as they get it up past the 30. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
Check 26, check 26.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jason Pierre-Paul. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Ready.
Third and long for Winston. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jason Pierre-Paul in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. fourth down, they do snap it to Winston. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They try right side here, Gurley. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to